Yo, what is good, guys? I was in the middle of working on another video, which hopefully will be uploaded tomorrow. No promises, but we got some more drip marketing. It's kind of crazy that we got drip marketing this early. I feel like 2.5 just came out. Like, what? Let's see. When did 2.5 come out? 2.5 came out this past Thursday, I want to say. 5 days ago. 5 days ago. So I think even they know that this patch is a little on the lighter end. But that's a whole other story. We finally got the drip marketing for Augusta. We have seen... When was the first time we saw Augusta? And I'm not talking about leakers. The first time we saw Augusta... I guess the first time was the drip... I guess the first time was that Septimon trailer, right? The one that what the fuck is it called? the Septimon trailer that we got. It was like a teaser. It was a Septimon teaser. There you go. That's what it was. But this is a while back. This is way back. So it's kind of crazy. But let's just get right into it. Post Lament, Anthropocene, Stars Intertwined. I got y'all. I know how to say that shit now. Anyway, all the sun's touch. Oh, okay, I can say that, but I can't read. All the sun touches is our to fight. All the sun touches is ours to fight for. Augusta. Fire. Bars. Spoken like a true leader, as she should be. Archive. Augusta is the undefeated gladiator in the arena and a fearless leader with a will of iron. She is a mere mortal, but has reached heights of glory attempted by only a few. Show more. And her blade speaks her power loud and clear. I mean, let's just take a look at this art. I want to see this art full on. This looks fucking nuts. She looks so cool. She looks so fucking dope. Like, yo. Also, that big ass fucking sword is crazy. Actually, before we go into the splash art, let's watch the little animation. I need to put my headphones in. I was not prepared. But when am I ever prepared? Let's be real. Alright, I found the better version. Alright, let's get to it. Okay, hold on. You need to run that back. Y'all, I don't know why that fucked up. That looks fucking sick. God damn. Okay. Yo. Augusta's eyes. Yo. Full screen that bitch. Full screen that hoe. Is that the Griffin? Yo, this Griffin got no fucking eyes. Damn, because she's throwing all the looks right here. Oh, god damn. Mama. Anyway. Nah, she looks too fucking... Oh, wait, I think I see his eyes. I think is that the Griffin's eyes right there? Like that little yellow thingy? I don't know, but this looks fucking crazy. She looks so powerful, so fucking strong, and she just looks insane. She just looks fucking nuts. All the sun touches is ours to fight for. Hell yeah! What does this say? Hold on. When Augusta wields her blade, her electric currents, the color of molten gold, burst out of her and set all nearby iron objects trembling and whining. She is a bright sun that emerges to drive away an endless night, erasing all fears and doubts that have been born in the darkness. She's Electro, no? This is just telling us that she's actually Electro and not Fusion, which makes sense considering we just got a Fusion character. Oh, you know what it is? This might be a reach. This might be a crazy reach. But because like obviously her motif is like the sun, right? I mean, like I don't need to explain that. Maybe they're looking at it from like the electromagnetic effects of the sun, if that makes sense. Maybe they're taking that angle. If so, that's fucking dope. And second of all, holy shit, thank God, Electro has needed a buff for a hot minute. The last Electro unit we got was Lumi. A 4-star. If you want to be literal, the last buff we got for Electro was Lupa's weapon for Calcharo. But even then, that's like, that is not a buff. So this looks fucking wild. And also, I am sincerely hoping she's going to be a main DPS. Because one, Electro needs it. And two, I mean, look at her. I mean, listen, I know we got a little bit bamboozled with Lupa, but like, nah, this just screams main DPS. Absolutely fucking screams it. And this looks insane, bro. I got ganked for a little bit. I got interrupted. Back to whatever the fuck I was talking about. What was I doing? I was probably just like yapping about it. Oh, right. Okay. So yes, I'm hoping she's a main DPS, obviously. But there's something I want to talk about. So throughout 2.0, we've gotten a lot of different characters. We've gotten just like straight up hyper carries like Carlotta. We've gotten hybrid support DPS characters like Brant and Cantarella. We've had these, we recently got the new addition of debuff characters, such as, specifically elemental debuff characters like Phoebe, Chacona, Zani, right? The list goes on and on. So, what I'm wondering is, what kind of character is Augusta gonna be? She doesn't really fit on any current pre-existing team, right? A commonality between all of these characters is that they've kind of already they mesh into a team or a team that is being currently made, right? For example, Cartethia, she was the arrow erosion damage dealer, right? She is the main DPS for the arrow erosion team. That makes sense. Then we have characters like Lupa who slot in as the final piece to other to the fusion team, which it was complete, but it wasn't like, it didn't have complete efficiency, if that makes sense. What I mean by that is that the premier fusion team prior to Lupa had Shorekeeper in it. And then you're sitting around with 2 healers, which kind of like, it's not bad, especially considering how strong Brant is. It definitely worked. But that's what I mean, right? Those characters kind of already were slotted into a team. Electro already has a premier team, right? It has Shang Liao. So my question is, or what I think they're going to do regarding what type of character she is, I think she's going to be the next elemental debuff character. I think she's going to be the first Electro character we see that applies the name of the debuff escapes me, but it's the one that lowers attack. This is a reaction that if you guys go way back in my elemental reaction video, or my like the element system sucks, whatever the fuck, I was talking about how this one seems the most underwhelming because attack reduction in a game like WoWa doesn't really matter, right? Especially if it's like a 10% attack reduction, like who gives a fuck? So what I'm wondering is, how useful is this character gonna be if she is elemental debuff reliant? And if she is elemental debuff reliant, who are we using her with? Because there's no one in the game that can apply that elemental debuff as of right now. Or it could just be a straight up completely different elemental, like fucking electric DPS. It could just be a completely different electro DPS. And the one thing I'm low-key worried about is the fact that she has a giant broadsword, and that is making me worried that she's gonna be a heavy attacker. I don't hate heavy attackers. I just feel like we have a lot of them now. At this point in the game, we have quite a few heavy attackers. We have Zani, we have Gion, we have what's her name? We have Rochia. Who else? we kind of have Calcharo. Calcharo, I would argue, is... He's like a mix of everything. He has like Resonance Liberation, but it's Resonance Liberation and Heavy Attack, right? And I just feel like, you know, I don't know. Maybe there isn't even as much as I think it is. It just feels like we've seen a lot of heavy attackers. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I am very interested to see what kind of character not Malvika is gonna be. But here's the thing. Oh my god. She probably isn't gonna be a heavy attacker either, because if you guys saw, Fenrico's new Echo it buffs heavy attack. It also buffs arrow. I wish I could slap that shit on my Gion, but it's probably not for Gion. It's probably gonna be for Ayuno, who will probably be trip marketed tomorrow. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just making an educated guess. But yeah, I don't know. Like, predictions are out the fucking window. One last thing I want to talk about before I close out the video. We know as Septimon, they don't worship with the words. They don't worship a sentinel, right? It's not that they don't believe in a sentinel, but they don't worship a sentinel. And what I've noticed with this griffin, which also, if we go back here, is the insignia of Septimon. This griffin has the same what is that headpiece, sun medallion, whatever the fuck you want to call it, that Malvika has. Malvika, holy shit. That Augusta has. My problem, or not really my problem, my wondering is this going to be the arc where, one, we find out that since, you know, Augusta is the F4, Augusta is the leader, does this also mean that she is essentially like the equivalent to a Sentinel's Resonator? Or is this going to be the arc in Septimon where we maybe find out that there is a greater being, that Septimon actually needs to learn to worship their Sentinel, and that, you know, the story beats from then on. She's probably, if I'm gonna be real, it's probably another Echo set. Let's be so fucking real about it. This is probably gonna be the floor cost for a new Echo set, which, you know, it's not a problem, Kuro. Not becoming a problem. I don't know if it's gonna be a problem. I'm still looking into the issue myself. I haven't completely formulated an opinion, but it's getting a little crazy. But yeah, other than that, I mean, Augusta looks fucking nuts. She looks so cool. I'm so hyped. I can't wait to pull her. I've been itching to pull so bad. Yeah. I don't know. Are you guys going to pull for Augusta? If not, tell me why. Who are you going to pull for? You're obviously saving for someone. Are you saving for Ayuno? Or are you saving for the other characters that were teased like 3 weeks... Not 3 weeks ago. Like a month ago. That's the same shit. Like 2 months ago. But yeah, other than that, please do leave a like and hit that subscribe bell. And while you're at it, hit that notification bell so you get a notification every single time I upload. And make sure to follow me along at Twitch, where I do be streaming. I also be streaming on YouTube, but also follow me on Twitch. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Peace.